And don't you worry, I still absolutely remember that you still need guidance. So let's say hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 15 of Immutable Dimensions. We'll start with our initial intros. We'll start off at the top. We'll go with Assassin. How was your week, or your past 2 weeks there, Sweetness?
It's been good. It's been very hot over here, so I've gotten some redness and some darkness. My legs are starting to look like a traffic cone.
Nice.
It's been quite the nice little 2 weeks of
I
sun
like
beatdown.
the interesting little bit of color. It's like you got red here, it goes down the cheeks a little bit, but it's like you had someone
And the
sitting on
neck.
your face, because right around your mouth and chin section it's still white. So.
Yep, it's like a little raccoon. It's like, the castle of my nose just blocks it from each way when I look, so
Fair enough. All right, let's go over to the Savi BB. How you been for the past couple weeks?
Good. No big changes. Just living it day by day.
And I mean, found yourself getting kind of hooked on Tears of the Kingdom, because I think you have more time in that game than I do right now, and I've been playing nothing but that game.
Oh yeah, I've been playing a lot of that.
All right, we'll go on over to the Lucky Charms. Lucky, how you been the past couple weeks?
Alive. A little bit depressed, but we'll get through it. Favorite coworker is leaving my place of employment, leaving me all alone on my group, so it's gonna suck.
But you'll have me there for 3 days next week.
That is very true, and to be honest, I'm like kind of really looking forward to it. And I will be in the office 3 days next week.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All the whole thing. So I will
I'm
be there every
so
day.
sorry. even
So
Nin's
I
like,
get the
ooh.
full shenanigans.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. All right, let's drop it down to the Ninja Mocha. How you been, bud?
Been good, bouncing around games like Crackhead, getting a bunch of variety in on that, and unlike Assassin, I don't turn red.
you wear a large hat. You have protection. I raw dog it. Nothing.
I mean, you could wear a
He
hat.
said I raw.
Or no lotion. No,
Aye.
it's all natural, baby.
Fair enough. All right, let's pop on over to the Badger. Badger, how you been?
I'm here.
Love it.
Present.
Love it. Absolutely.
Physically.
Wonderful. Amazing. All right, well then I guess we'll move on to the Shippy ships. Shippy, how you been? Welcome back to D&D.
Same as usual. Just working and home.
All right, fair enough. Let's see. As for me, the only news I have was kind of big news. I have created a little bean. Me and the Mama Violet are having a baby Scourge. So yeah, that was a thing. Is a little bean. For those that are in the Discord, pictures in tribe chat, so y'all can see it there.
Pause.
Giving Badger a moment to go look.
Where's Tribe Chairs?
Towards the top.
Oof. Oof.
I have made a bean. Honestly, best reaction that I can hope for. It's fucking fantastic. I love it. It's great.
Passion.
It's Baby Scourge. Fuck off. In the Scourge household, so it's Baby Scourge. Well, technically, it's gonna be Pumpkin sibling, and I think that's the most important thing, because it will be named Babe. What? Sav says we have to name the baby Sav.
Squash.
She just goes, yeah, okay.
That sounds like a yes to me. That's not a no. That's the opposite of a no.
Except
That's
my
great.
daughter just came in and completely overruled you and said no.
This is bullshit.
That's adorable.
She can be bought.
I mean, you know what? You're actually not wrong, so it's fine. But all right, yeah. So there's my announcement for it. Yeah, we had the ultrasound yesterday, and that was definitely something. So no, we're good. All right. So let's get straight into it. Not last week, 2 weeks ago, so Shadow, what's the Roblox currency again? They're trying to buy you, Pumpkin, so they can name the baby Sov. How many? How
much are you worth, kid?
They want to know how much you're worth right now. Are you actually contemplating, or oh wow, I think she's actually thinking about this.
I mean, you can look at a person and know if they can be bought.
Oh no, still no. You sure? Because it seems like Shadow says, "How does 1,000 Robux sound?"
Yeah, that'll get you a lot of places.
Oh no, that's okay. She still said no to 1,000.
That's
all right.
That
was
a good offer.
It's good. All right, you're sticking to your guns.
You know the good name.
You're already sticking to your guns. Okay, all right. She's sticking to it. Basically, we already have a name if it's gonna be. Listen, we already have a name if it's gonna be a girl, anyways.
Oh, also Sov.
Definitely not Sov. Actually, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it does not follow the theme, but I'm pretty sure Nin and Assassin could 100% guess the name. What is, aside from other nerdy stuff, what is one thing we all have?
Is it an L?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. The second you said nerdy thing you have in common with that list of people, I was like, I have one guess.
Yep.
That is it.
Yep. So if it's a girl, y'all already know what the name is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So there's that. We have not figured out the boy name yet. We're still working on that if it is going to be a boy, because we don't know. So, and also at the same time, we're not allowed to know the sex of the baby, because when we do go to that appointment to find out, we have to get it in an envelope and hand it to the demon that is currently down here. So she wants to be the one to give us the news of what to do. Yes, I see it. They're not. They already know. It's fine. We're good. Now go away so I can do this. Go, demon. Be gone. Be gone or no Robux for you. And don't hit Stormy.
Definitely no Robux, man.
All right. So now that is out of the way. All right. Bringing it in. So 2 weeks ago, on episode 14, after finishing up with their little training ground fight and slaying the Chimera and harvesting said Chimera after some lovely suggestion from 2 new members of the group. They met them as they were exiting the training ground, wound up having a wee little bit of conversation out there, and then making their way over to the Penetrator Inn, or Thick Bane Grill, however you prefer it, to basically, I guess, attempt to get to know each other. It was a little awkward. Arme was heavily carrying the conversation, and Crag actually got the bright idea to elbow Kai in the face. That was returned in kind by basketballing Crag's face off of the table. And it just went with some lovely little conversations. Towards the end of their time in the tavern, they were interrupted by a very drunk fellow whose father was killed in the arena by Penetrator. Penetrator then decided it was a wonderful idea to call his father weak, as he was already drunk and very upset. Following that, they were they were approached by a hooded figure that passed on a message to basically saying, "You have to kill the boy." They then figured out that the hooded figure was wearing the crest of the Visconti nobles, where Arme then informed the Chosen of a quest that she had gone on previously to the realm of Kidoria, where they had previously met the same group, per se. We left the group after they were visited by Kai telling them to get to the central keep in 4 hours' time, because the teleportation sigil was about to be complete. We left them there as they were exiting the tavern, and we're going to pick up with the majority of the Chosen outside the tavern, Ziva on top of the tavern, and already waiting at the central keep. So, what is it that you guys would like to do?
I'm gonna head off to a jeweler.
There is one near you. As actually one by Victor's shop or Vincent's shop. Called the Sundered Emerald. Assuming is everybody going to be going with them, and you're all going to be making your way there?
I am not.
Okay.
I'll go along for the ride.
Okay. What are you going to be doing, Killa?
I am still looking at where I'm going to go, but I'm going to go somewhere else.
Okay. All right. So we'll pick it up with Pen and Karma and everyone else. Ziva, Arme, Crag, you're all going with Pen or no?
No. No. I don't know where I want to go though.
Okay, then we're just gonna go with Pen for now. Pen is making his way over to the Sundered Emerald. As you make your way up to it, I'm assuming you're with Karma?
Yep.
Okay. As you go up to the Sundered Emerald, surprisingly, the shop is open right now. As you go in, you see a very tall, half-elf female with short hair, kind of brown going into like purple tips, very skinny with purple eyes, very heavily pierced, has like earrings going all the way down, wearing like a dark crop top with like an encrusted jeweled skull on the front, wearing like, you know, your standard leather pants and leather boots, and she's just sitting there behind the counter, and you come in and she's just, "Hi, what can I do for you?"
I'm gonna take the Chimera horn out of my bag.
Okay.
Could I get this fashioned into a band for my own horn?
So like you, like just a little thing so you can just slide it on the horn, or are you looking me to hollow it out so you can cap your horn, or work with me here?
Just a band to slide on the horn.
Like a trophy?
Yes.
I can do that. Need anything else?
I'm gonna pull 3 of the Chimera claws out of my bag. Could I also get these made into trinket necklaces?
All 3 on one, or 3 different?
3 separate.
I can do that. When do you need it by?
That's a fantastic question. I'm not in a rush for any of this.
Are you
How long
there,
would
Arme?
it take?
Yeah, I followed.
Okay. How long would it take? Let's see here. So one little band around. So it's like just standard leather. You looking for silver or for the band? And I mean the necklace. Again, same question. You just like wanted like string. You looking for a leather type necklace, or you just make what I can make and get it to you as quick as possible?
Leather's fine for the necklaces, but for the band, I want it to look nice.
Okay.
It is a trophy after all.
Fair enough. All right, let's see here. She takes out a little notebook and okay. We'll go from here. Little bands. Can you? You're rather tall. Let's come here for a second. Bend over.
I'm just gonna like stoop over on me.
Reach for my book.
She's gonna
just in case.
Reach into her little pouch, and she's just gonna pull out a little tape, and she's just gonna wrap it around the horn and kind of pinch it and be like, "Okay, just take it." She's gonna jot down some notes. And the necklace is one of them for you.
No, make them all human-sized.
Human-sized. Okay. She looks over at Karma. Are you getting one?
I'm the bodyguard. Maybe.
Really?
I just came along for the ride. I'm here, but I'm human-sized if you need a reference.
Oh, his bodyguard?
Someone's mine. I'm my bodyguard.
Okay, yeah, come here. And he tells you to come over and just stand there. Looks around, puts a little measurement, gets there. And just it. Okay, takes some notes down. So roughly make them all same size?
Yep.
Alright, I can do that. I mean, I could probably get all these done for you by tomorrow. Have all of them done. That work for you?
Sounds good.
All right.
You gonna be in town tomorrow?
Takes down her notes a little bit. Looks at it. Let's see here. Chimera.
Would you like extra if I don't return to hold on to them for a period of time?
How long are you thinking? We hold
I
things
do
for
not
30
know.
days. You think 30 days would be enough for you?
If not, it shouldn't matter.
All right. Fair enough. Let's see here. Band, leather strap with the encrusted. And for the claws, we'll put that there. Alright, honestly, you know, trying to get over to see my sister, so I'm gonna give you a nice little deal. We're gonna say to get all of these made, because the horn and roughly all this, I mean, I'm only gonna charge you like 100 gold pieces, if and just to keep them held in case you're long into that, we'll just say 125 gold pieces for all four.
Would you be interested in chimera scales for a portion of the gold?
Can't really do much with them. They're very hideous. Now, if you would have had that dragon's head, that'd have been a bit of a different story. You can't get the dragon's head, can you?
Maybe if I tried.
I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna pull 125 gold.
I'll tell you what. If you can get that dragon's head for me, I'll give you all this for free. You just give me the dragon's head. Or any dragon's head, really. We can hold on to the gold for now, but when you come back, if you come back with the dragon's head, you can have your gold back and these. I just really want a dragon's head. Want to put it right above my door, right there. And I'll like hang little things from it so it like kind of looks like it's drooling. I think it'd be really cool.
No.
Is the wall
Probably
gonna
make
be
that
able to
happen.
hold it?
You let me worry about that, darling, okay? Okay.
Oh,
So,
whatever.
125 for now. I'll hold on to it. I'll get these made. And well, I guess if you're not in a rush, I guess I'll take my time and maybe I can practice a couple of things I've been working on. How do you feel about enchantments?
Do as you see fit.
Outstanding. I may damage one or two.
Would you like a spare claw?
Sure.
I'll hand over 2 claws.
You're wonderful. Okay. Alright, you all done? Alright. Closes her book, slams it, sets it on. Pleasure doing business with you. My name's Gemma. Gemma Stones.
Give me spoons.
You can thank Pumpkin for that name. I didn't even tell her that it was a jeweler's name, and I said I need a name of an NPC, and she's like, Gemma. And I was like, alright, that works. I was like, what about the last name? And she's like, Stars? Moons? Stones? I was like, Gemma Stones? She's like, yeah. I was like, wow, what a perfect name for a jeweler.
Yeah, for real.
It
Never
worked out real well. So, yes. So, how's you doing business with you? My name's Gemma Stones.
How are you gonna preserve the dragon head?
Again, let me worry about that.
Just have so many questions.
You can pay for answers.
Oh, this isn't my money. This is his opportunity.
Then I don't
Excellent.
have to give you anything. Don't serve that one. Okay.
That's
Right.
fine, I'll still figure it pocket later.
Okay, so she takes the gold from me, she puts it down, she's like, alright, I'm gonna get to work on this, and she just turns around and heads back. If you ever need anything else, don't hesitate to call, or holler, or come. I'm lonely. And she just goes in the back.
And yet you just shooed me the fuck away. Okay.
'Cause you're rude!
I was
How
asking
dare you
legit-
ask questions of what I do? Anyways, it's fine. Okay, so now that that is done, let's travel and see. Killa, what are you doing?
I wish to go buy some more arrows and some rope.
Okay. Let me see here. Local shop. Actually, you could probably go see Vincent if you wanted to, or you could try to find a different shop or any of the carts that are on the side of the street.
I'm not remembering who Vincent is.
He's the
Yes!
little-
You did meet him.
The dude who hooked you up with the gunpowder and the bullets and
Oh, that's right. Yes, I'll go to Vincent.
Okay. We'll also see what is Ziva doing.
For the first maybe couple hours, she's going to just sort of circulate the way extroverts do, check in on people she knows, say hi, stop by, pick up rumors, that kind of jam.
Circulate the way extroverts do.
I'm not an extrovert. I don't know how it works.
I know. The description of this is gold.
If you must know, we just stand there and rotate in a circle until someone talks to us. How we do it.
With like a face that says, "Come talk to me" all the time.
Mhm.
Not like mine.
All right. So, Killa, you make your way over to Vincent's shop. It is. Let's see. About 3 a.m. for it. Let me find out. Okay, Vincent's awake. You're good. Shop's open. You can go right on in. And so as you walk in, you see this short, white straw-haired man just very furiously digging for something behind the counter. Just here's the little door open and just swings open. And he's kind of, yes.
I need some arrows and rope.
Over there. And he points over to the wall that's right next to where all the potions are, and you just see random just bundles of arrows just kind of just stacked in little barrels, and he just goes back to what he's doing. I got it. Anything else?
I'm just gonna go look at the arrows real quick.
Over there.
Yes, I go there. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a bundle of arrows and 2 scores of rope. Yes.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go put them on the counter and try to look over the counter slightly.
What you see is he seems to be he's attempting to fabricate a firearm. Not at the moment, thank you. What you see is he is currently attempting to fabricate a firearm based on seeing the one that was on your back.
Oh no.
And you're sitting there, and he's just kind of fumbling and just sitting there, and he's digging down, and you see him. He's trying to slide in what seems like a itty bitty firing pin, trying to get it in. And he shoves it a little too hard, and he bends, and he's, God damn it! Pulls it out, looks at it, and he throws it at you, and he's, son of a bitch. What? He looks and he sees the rope. One moment. Looks and says, arrows. 5. 5. Fuck it. 10 gold pieces. It's all yours. No, not 10 gold. 5 gold. Yes?
I like this price. Do you need help with your firearm? I see it is very similar to mine.
Reaches in his pocket and he pulls out a bullet. No, throws it back. Pulls out another bent firing pin. You got one of these?
No.
Fuck.
But just straighten.
How?
You lay down and you smash. You roar and
Yes.
smash.
Puts it down and he reaches in a little jar and he pulls out a little, like what looks like a little ball peen hammer.
Too aggressive.
Down. Ting. Ting, ting, ting. Good?
It is much better. Can work for now.
Grabs it and he's pulls it up and throws the gun to the side and just give me the gold.
Fine. Gonna toss the gold. Of
Take it.
10. 5 gold, yes.
He's gonna take it and he's gonna put it in his pocket and go away.
Okay. And I'm gonna go.
And then we're gonna pause there for a second because we seem to have lost Lucky.
I am here. I apologize. I'm dealing with something, but I can hear.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so you're done with the shop. You're heading out, and the Pen and Karma and Arme and Crag, where were you? Were you with the group? You may need to close out a Discord, reopen it, and come back because you're
Very glitchy, no sound.
Domo
Very rough.
arigato, Mr. Cragbato.
Crackbotto.
Still know the address for my bitches, right?
Yes, you do, but I would also like to point out it is currently 3 a.m.
That's the
Perfect
best
time.
time to hit up your bitches.
I'm just
I mean-
letting you know.
I was just wondering. Going through my
Alright, so
inventory,
we're
I didn't
gonna-
pull everything over.
That's fine. We're
Right.
gonna
I opened roll 20 up and I'm like, what do I got in here?
we're gonna give technical difficulties a moment to be fixed, and then we will continue. And actually,
I do
in the
wish
meantime,
to combine my 2 things.
the rope and the arrows.
Bitches.
Yes.
Oh.
That's fine. You can do that.
Okay. I just want to tinker with them.
It'll-
and
it'll-
make some...
I'm not gonna make you roll a tinkering check or anything with that. Honestly, with that, it's fairly common knowledge. You just say that you know exactly what it is that you're trying to do. So I'll just say it takes you roughly how many are you gonna make?
I was gonna make 5
Okay,
grapple
yeah, no,
arrows.
it'll take you roughly maybe 15 minutes to do that, so you've got the time to go about doing it.
Cool.
Let me see what's happening with There we go. See if she pops back in, and then we'll be good to go. So I will say this. In the meantime, both Killa and Ziva, you hear something over... Just specifically, you hear something in your communication device that just a very nondescript message of just head to the center of town is all you hear. Now the voice is familiar, but you can't quite pick it up because it sounds a little intercom-y basically and kind of garbled. But that is what you hear in your earpieces directly. Now, technically, everybody else hears it as well, but I can't really quite say anything until people are all back. So, but you two are there, and since you weren't with the group, you guys can, and you're separated from everyone, you guys can do with that knowledge as you will, and we'll inform everybody else momentarily.
I want to pick up a small snack and then cautiously go do that.
Okay.
See if I see anything weird in the center of town.
Well, lucky for you, as you're walking around the town, you come across everyone's favorite goblin that's just sitting there at 3 o'clock in the morning, just, what you want?
You want to know the worst part? I remember he sells meat. I remember the character you're talking about, but I don't remember what kind of meat he sells.
Not beef jerky.
What you want? Hey, you're not there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get some jerky. That sounds like a great walking snack.
So, you go up to him and you tell him jerky? Kind of.
I'm just gonna point at something and hand him the money. Like, no words, enough said.
Okay, so he just reaches over and he grabs what you point at and holds it up in his hand like this, and he just reaches his hand out. What you got?
what do I need?
I mean, you just said you were gonna hand him money.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, but he seems hesitant to give it to me.
He's holding his hand up because he wants payment.
God, I went to the wrong
I'll
group.
give him. I'll give him money.
And he just hands it to you, puts it in his pocket, and just stares at you again. What you want?
We're gonna pretend I remember his name, and I'm gonna tell him to have a good night.
Nobody
And then
knows
just
his
walk
name,
away.
so you're good. And he just waves. This little toothy fucking grin just. Oh, her computer completely shut down, so she's rebooting.
I could probably find his name. Let's see.
So I guess in the meantime, you and your elote Cheetos. So Killa and Ziva, you're that. So Penetrator, Karma, and Arme, you guys hear. Actually, sorry. Penetrator and Karma, you hear over your little communication device a very similar message. Just go to the town center. And as that message goes to you, Arme, somehow in your head, it's like you were sent a message. A very, very simple line that just head to the center of town, quick. And once Crag gets back, Crag will not be getting a message. Crag is a little bit more simple at this point in time. So Crag is just kind of coming along. So we're just we're just gonna let that one tag along. So we'll say for the sake of narrative and the sake of brevity, you guys, the message has been passed. What's everyone doing?
look
Yeah,
at
like I said, I'm just
Penetrator.
gonna kind of hesitantly go that way.
Okay.
If I see anything weird, I'm probably gonna observe first before making an entrance.
Okay.
I'll just look at
You heard that too, Karma.
If he wants to, just ask him if he wants to go to the center of town with me.
You can just
you
ask
heard
him.
too.
You're in character, so just go ahead and ask him.
You guys want to go to the center of town?
Super dope. I am down.
Give me about 10 minutes first.
Okay.
10
Okay.
minutes.
I'll wait.
A monster.
Oh wait.
I'm gonna sit down and casually go through the ritual of speak with animals.
Okay, you're casting it?
Yes.
Okay. Around you at this point in time, the only thing you see in the area that you are is squirrels. And a cat that somehow walked up to Arme and just put its butt up in the air and then walked away. It's fine.
Wait a second.
Hmm.
Wait. Fucking. Now it's fixed. Go away.
I'll just.
His
All right,
collar
I'm ready to
came
go.
off, and he was holding it in his mouth, and he was like, "Fix it."
Are you trying to talk to any of the squirrels or no?
Not at the moment. I just wanted to get that cast before we got towards.
Is
the
that
center.
concentration or no?
I can check.
For what?
For
There you go.
speak with animals, is it concentration? You gain the ability.
It's not concentration, but it does
It's
have
just-
a duration of 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes is fine. Okay. Also, little side note, because Sav, I didn't hear from you after I had told you about I can just put in the little familiar thing. I didn't figure out exactly what it is. I have not added your familiar in yet as a token for you, so I do need to speak with you about that to get that situated for the next session. Okay.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
It'll be an owl, just so you know. But
Yeah, but we'll go over details and all that stuff, and then pretty much get it to where I can set up access so you can control said owl.
for sure.
Quick question: how far are we from the center of town?
You're like 3 blocks away, roughly. When you guys came out of the tavern, you guys went to the left. You went more towards
Okay.
the west side of it, and you gotta go more east. It's more northeast from where you guys are right now.
I just wanted to make sure it wasn't an absolute waste if I cast it now. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's not. You're fairly
It's
fairly
11
close.
minutes away.
Right, yeah.
Exactly 10 minutes and 2 seconds away. It's gonna take you to get there. It's fine.
It's like, can I wait a minute and a half to cast it then?
All right, so
Maniac.
let's just wait. Hold on. Got a message.
did it completely shit itself?
I guess her computer completely shut down.
Like, not coming back?
Oh, she said it's not going well at the moment.
I mean, it got reserved. Ooh.
Okay. Well, actually, for the next part, it's not.
Craig goes in a drunken stupor and participates via chat.
Yeah, right.
Speaks in coded messages and is slightly delayed.
At this point, she's just playing Zork.
You see a path in front of you. You can go. Do you follow the path? Do you make a right or
take
do
the
you make a
nasty
left?
I played the crap out of that game.
We'll see if she pops on. Is it Fawn?
The handle on my growler is a fat-bellied guy.
Oh, that's awesome. That's outstanding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I told Craig that she wants to pop in just on her phone so she can still at least participate with it. It's fine. We'll make it work. Gotta love technical difficulties, man. Let's see.
Yeah, my computer decided to panic, so.
Okay, you're good. We can work with this for now. So you're just kind of tagging along with the group for right now, just so you're aware. You
Okay,
don't know what's
perfect.
going on. So everybody else, are you all making your way there now? I know Ziva is approaching cautiously and kind of trying to go way up. Actually, just for funsies, give me a stealth check, Ziva. Hopefully it works. But
This one. Normal.
ooh, 17. 17 for me as well.
Oh, damn.
All right, so you're going up just cautiously. We'll say as you're coming up to the town square, you're just there's a you got your standard little buildings that are sitting there around, and there's a kind of like a trough that's sitting there where people use to kind of like water any of the horses that they wind up riding through town type of thing. So you're just sitting back there, kind of behind a little behind the piece of wood, just kind of looking, and you don't see anything in the center of town at the moment. What are the rest of you doing? You all just kind of going in, or? Cool, awesome.
A little apprehensive
I'm
once I
following the big
close.
man, but at the same time, I'll be like walking in step with him, so like I'm in equal line, so like we're not one in front of the other.
Okay.
No cares in the world. Zero.
Okay, we'll just say Crag is just following behind, just do. Perfectly fine. All right, and Killa, what are you doing? Are you making your way there? Let's say.
I'm going to sneak.
Okay. roll.
Stealth around.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
15.
Fuck, I got a 2. Okay, so
Ooh.
you successfully go up there, and you're just kind of, you even pull up kind of rough. You see Ziva in front of you, but Ziva doesn't notice you. And you kind of go, and you're just, and because you're small enough, the little pile of hay and the stuff that's over there, roughly in the same area, you just kind of go in and just kind of peek out. Rest of you, as you...
Wait.
Yes?
Why is he always behind me?
Victor's
Getting
shop was over there.
PTSD.
Just made it super easy to do that. But if you would prefer not, we can put Killa across
No,
from you
it's
in a hay
fucking
bale.
hilarious. hilarious.
Because as of right now, he can see there, and if he just looks to the right a little bit, he's got a perfect view of Ziva ass. Which is
It's hilarious.
Which
either
is
way.
what
Oh,
Killa
right
wants.
there.
It's fine.
Can I look around and see if anything seems unusual? Like maybe like any people who seem to be acting strange, like in the center of town when we
You
get there?
can, make a perception check.
Okay. Well, better than nothing.
The town square is empty.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing. It's like eerily quiet. At the same time, not quite eerily due to the fact that it's 3 a.m. But as you guys make it there, suddenly you hear the air just kind of just shift around you, and Kai's big giant opposing ass just pops up in front of you, and he just kind of looks directly ahead, and he sees Penetrator, and he sees all of you sitting there, and Ziva, you see him just casually just kind of look over to the left and just kind of nod that you're there, and just looking back, doesn't say anything to you, just nods. And he kind of squints for a second next to you and just kind of shakes his head and just looks forward. And he's just very calm, stoically, and I know I said to get to the Central Keep in 4 hours, but before we do this, before I send you on your way, I'm assuming you have questions about why we're doing this, why you're doing this, and why I need you to do this. So, I'm here.
And what's in it for me?
And he just kind of looks over at you. We'll get to that. I'm here to answer your questions. And he just kind of steps back and he puts his arms behind his back and he's just...
Well, let's start with that. Those proposed questions you started. How, why are we doing this? Why is it us? And what's going on?
Well, you're doing this because I need you to save the realms.
From
And
what?
The baby.
You actually already know what we're trying to save everything from. It's from what I described to you. The realms are disappearing. They're being ripped
enough.
away out of time. Picture Doctor Who, the Avenger of the Daleks, when they're taking the planets and all that out of time and out of space. Picture that happening in your D&D world. Just no Daleks. And a baby.
And the baby.
And he onto... Okay, what was the other question you asked? Sorry.
Why them?
Oh, just
Why what?
Why them?
Why them? Yes, that. Because I wanted to. No. Because together, you all form something that... Bless you. You all...
The amount of attitude.
First of all, how dare you?
And for this, he hesitates a minute, and he just simply responds, because of your relationships. And when he says relationships, he looks directly at Penetrator.
Because we're a family.
No, not even close.
Damn it.
But because together, each of you have the set of skills needed to be able to accomplish this. And also, you're all cursed.
Do you have
Yes.
a particular set of skills?
That is why I am here. I don't
Alright.
want to be a rat.
I don't want you to be a rat either.
You weren't born that way?
I was beautiful man. Have you not been paying attention this whole time?
Nope.
Duh.
I've been reading.
Not a woman. I see.
And he just kind of looks at you, waiting for your little exchange to finish, and he goes, because of your curse, you have the ability to wield the pieces of the divine that I need. And he's just going to stop talking again and put his hands behind his back and just wait.
these two also cursed, and I'm going to point to Arme and
He
Greg.
just looks and he just nods.
Are they joining us for a while?
Just kind of shrugs and he just looks at you expectantly, like you can't force them to join you. It's gonna be more on you guys.
So,
So he looks over
you
at
really
Arme.
Just
Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No. You're good.
So you really just summoned us all here at 3 a.m. to pop out of nowhere and tell us what we already knew, that we're chosen, that we're cursed, that everything's disappearing, and you're an asshole. Did I cover it, or are those the big points, or am I missing anything?
Also, if you have any other questions.
It's not like
what?
you.
Those are the big points.
He just kind of looks directly at Steven and goes, it's not like you were doing anything else. What were you
Sleeping
doing?
would've been
But none of you were sleeping. You were walking around town. You were at a jeweler. You have rope and arrows. I don't know what the
So
fuck you were
also
doing.
spy on us for no reason. Cool.
I know
Listen,
all
I just
that
want to
happens
point out,
here.
It was 11 p.m. and when we were in a bar, we could have gone home and gone to bed, and you said be back here in 4 hours, so we had other shit to do.
When the teleportation sigil finishes, is when it finishes.
Look, to be this cute, I need more than 4 hours of sleep. I don't know what you expected us to do.
Ziva, I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I hate this.
Can I take the help action? Not
No.
Oh God.
You just see as Kai looks at you and he just kind of whispers something underneath his breath, and you just kind of, his eyes flash white for a second, and as much as you try to fight it, your eyes just feel really, really heavy. And you're just kind of swaying on the spot, and you are now sleeping.
Is this obvious
Aw.
to see?
Yeah, you as far as you, all you see is Ziva's body just fall over.
I don't see his smirk in his eyes.
I mean,
She's tired.
no, because
Right.
their bodies are kind of blocking where you are, because she kind of spoke from there. She fell right next to you.
I'm just gonna look at it.
I want to
Oh,
nudge her with my foot to see if she's still, like, alive.
Are you kicking her, or are you just like nudging
Yeah,
her? Because if you're
that's
kicking
how I
her, you're
tell if
rolling an
people
attack.
are
Okay.
alive.
Yeah,
Not a
no,
kick, just
she's passed out. She's sleeping.
Am I snoring? Can I?
I mean, yeah, that's sure.
Yes.
Absolutely. Very nasally, like you've got
Alright,
really
I
bad
want-
allergies.
No. I want a wheezy snore.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You got it. That's perfectly fine. Kai just looks at you and he looks over at Pen. She okay?
Find out if she wakes up.
Fair enough.
There's going to be a good fight on the other end of the portal.
About that. And he snaps his fingers. Obviously you have questions. But I also need to test your resolve. And as he snaps his fingers, in front of you are a line of 6 basically Viking-looking berserkers that all roughly look like Kai. And he sits there. Let's see here. Let me do this. There we go. At this, he snaps his fingers again, and Ziva kind of just blinks and opens her eyes, and I'm assuming you're going to call him some type of name, so he's just going to stand there and wait after he wakes you up.
In non-common tongue, I'm going to insert some expletives. Yes.
Fair enough. Sounds
Under
good.
my breath, not
So,
super loud.
So how much fun can I have with this? Can I have you just make up a language on the spot for me and give it to me? Just give it to me raw.
I don't even.
Okay, come on.
know
I don't even care.
English, Okay, like.
Come on, yeah.
No.
Just give me something. Come on.
Which language are you gonna speak?
Apparently
You've been
something
cussing
non.
English creatively.
She's fucking still fucking so fucking and shit. Fucking drool coming out of her mouth a little bit as you're wiping it, like fucking. You're a dick. Anyways, So Kai's gonna stand there, and
What do I speak?
fuck if I know. But he's gonna stand there, and his hands are just gonna be like this, and be like, before I test your resolve, do you have any more questions for me? I'm here to tell you. I know things have been very vague, and I know you've just been thrown into things, but I feel it's time to at least inform you a little bit more about what's happening. I don't know much, but where did Crag go? Ah, impressive.
So Crag can just roll stealth whenever they want. I fucking suck at it.
So he's gonna sit there and wait if anybody has any other questions. Now, he told you one of the reasons you're picked, because you're cursed, because together with the powers of the curse, you're able to obtain the pieces of the divine, and you know that you need to save the realms. So, based
Can I
off
ask
of that
what a piece
information,
of the divine is?
there we go.
I was
I mean-
waiting.
He looks at you and he goes and he tells you the pieces of the divine are 8 pieces of celestial items. The few that we know of at the time. Excuse me while I flip pages. The Oblivion Scroll, the Contagion Amulet, the Gem of Density, the Decimation Seal, the Hide of Fate, and you can thank Fantasy Name Generator for this one, the Scourge Jar.
Fantastic. Can you run those names by me one more time?
Oblivion Scroll, Contagion Amulet, or Circlet, Gem of Density, Decimation Seal, the Hide of Fate, and the Scourge Jar. Those are the only pieces of the divine that are known to Kai.
6.
Like Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
And he looks at you and says, that being said, your first place to acquire the Contagion Amulet and potentially one more is Pirastrad. You need to find the Asano Grove. I know not where it is, or not how to get there, but it is on Pirastrad. And he just steps
How
back.
will we know what these items will look like? Obviously, like an amulet, and then there's a scroll, but like, what the fuck is a gem of density?
He kind of pulls up his hand and he just kind of
Probably
squeezes
looks
it.
like a gem.
He kind of squeezes his hand in a fist, and you see this general little purplish bit of like arcane energy kind of just surround his fist and kind of glow. It starts to glow white, and each of you start to feel this like pulse within your person. And he lets it go. And he just looks at you and nods.
So, like, we'll feel that when we get close to one. That's
You
how
know.
we'll identify.
He nods again.
So when the beat of a rave music starts, got it.
Okay.
If you hear Darude Sandstorm, you've gone too far.
Kind of just sits there and he just kind of looks up and
You mentioned I'm cursed. What the fuck? What? I've known you for how many years? And you just now decide to like, just here's that cake. What the fuck is that?
he just kind of looks at you directly. Ever since Kadoria.
But that wasn't my fault.
Shrugs. Even I don't know everything that's happened to you. I'm still trying to figure things out. But since you came back from Kadoria, there's been a darkness within you. As he sits there, he kind of stops, steps back for a second, and looks over at Pen. And he doesn't speak verbally, so all you just kind of hear is this message in your head, Penetrator. All he says is, I know you've wanted to fight me for some time now. So now let's test your mettle. And you notice that the berserker that's kind of in front of you seems to grow more in size. That is your opponent.
Just like the person grows.
Yeah, the person itself.
Thought I would clarify.
Yes, just like that.
Less targeted
Kind
than
of
his standard
kind of
shit,
like
isn't it?
unravels, and then it just kind of elongates, and he just kind of shrinks. Yeah, something along those lines is perfectly fine. But so with this, you're going to see and screaming baby.
Are we supposed to
Or cry.
see anything on Foundry at this point?
It's like black and white.
Yep, apparently it did the dumb thing again and gave you the wrong vision.
There's stuff!
Yep, give me a second. I don't
Jealous.
know why it did this again.
That's okay. It's
I was
fixable.
updating this when I first hopped on, and then for some reason it got rid of everyone's vision again, so just bear with me.
Oh, it's light now for me.
Some reason with your characters,
Wait,
when we
I have dark vision.
Yeah, you do have dark vision, but for some reason, when it imports your characters from D&D Beyond, it doesn't give you basic vision. It gives you dark vision if you have it, and it's annoying.
Oh, it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, that kind of sucks. Yeah.
So I like every time I have to do something, I have to edit each of your tokens to give you the ability to see it. So I'm gonna explain how this is about to work. Now each of you have, and I'm going to reposition a couple of you now. I'm gonna put there, his berserker in front. This berserker is just gonna move up here to be the front of you. I'm gonna position Crag here with your berserker there. I'm gonna position Ziva here with Ziva's berserker here. You're gonna go there. You're gonna go there.
Touching my face hole.
Yes. So as this happens, let me do that and make sure it zooms in enough for stream things. So as this happens, here's how this is about to work. So what Kai has done is he just snaps his fingers, and these 6 berserkers have appeared in front of you, and all of them basically just there ready to fight. As he snaps his fingers again, each of you just kind of feel the air around you shift, and you're all positioned relatively around, and Kai just kind of moves back and just kind of steps roughly right in the fountain area, kind of on the top, with the little figure that's in the middle of the fountain, which interestingly enough happens to also be a figure of him. The little vainness of Kai is absolutely showing right now. And he's just going to look at each of you, and he's just going to say, go ahead and show me what you've got. Now, I'm not having everybody roll initiative yet. There's a little bit of information to be found out about with this. As he tells each of you to show him what you got, he's just going to turn and he's going to look directly at Penetrator first. And he's just going to say, show me. Now, all of the berserkers that are originally standing there just kind of holding their blade kind of in front of them like this. And the sword is on its flat blade, not doing anything. None of them seem threatening to you at all. They just stand there like this. This is a test to see if you can activate the berserker in front of you. To see if you are worthy of this training.
Look at Kai and go, like this. I'm going to put my hand on the hilt of the sword.
He's just going to stand there. Not moving, just standing there. Doesn't even turn and look at your hand on the blade, just stands there. Okay, we'll go Killa. What are you doing?
I wish to go to the top of the roof of the building behind me.
What's your movement? Should be, I don't know what your standard.
I think standard is 30, but I don't know if he's got. A different
Yeah. So you will be able to just climb there. That's your movement.
Okay.
And he's just the berserker that was there in front of you stands there. He moves up to here. He looks over at Karma. Your berserker standing there, holding his blade.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
You're good. Do you need a moment?
No, I'm good.
Kai looks over at you just expectantly. What are you doing? Your berserker is standing there same way, holding a blade.
How's he holding it like that? He's got his hand over on the hilt.
Got his hand, and the blade is laying in the palm of his other hand, so he's just holding it like this in front of his chest.
Jesus Christ. Can I look and see if there's anything? I mean, are they just copies of Kai? Like, there's nothing real special about them, or
you don't know?
Can I take a moment to try to examine the one in front of me? Like,
sure, make a
see if
perception
I
check.
can determine any noticeable differences between it and Kai.
Looks like a smaller version of Kai. Not quite the same, but it ultimately just seems like a copy. But less imposing. It doesn't... They all seem to be pulsing with this little bit of arcane energy, but none of them have that spiritual pressure that Kai has. I finally got to use it. Thank you. Patting myself on the back. All right, yep, they're holding the blade like this.
Gotcha. Well, I don't have a weapon, so I'm gonna try to Misty Step to the roof. But what I'm doing first is double checking the range on it.
You're fine. You're not technically in combat yet. You're up there.
I can go 30
Berserker
feet
moves.
somewhere.
Now you're kind of back behind Killa a little bit, but your berserker steps up.
Gotcha.
It's like this.
And I still have a sight line on all of them?
Sight line, you're going to need back here.
Yeah, I'd like to still be able to, like,
Yep.
see them all, basically.
Yours
Okay,
is
perfect.
just sitting there like this.
All right.
Okay, looks over at Arme. Unless, I mean, that was your move, but you Misty Step, so is there something else you're trying to do?
Misty Step is just a bonus action, but yeah,
Okay.
that's all I'm going to do. I'm just prepping.
Okay. Looks over at Arme. Your berserker's same way.
Wouldn't.
So this is a test.
Okay, I'm putting my hand down now.
So with this copy, does it feel like a physical being, or is it a...
You don't know.
Touch it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like reach over and like touch his elbow.
Standing there, you feel an elbow. Is that what you're doing?
I'm gonna like give it a decent squeeze.
It's an elbow. He looks over at Ziva.
So I have like a short series of stuff. I want to do like a single step back and see how it responds.
Doesn't move.
Okay, I want to kind of get in its space.
Doesn't move.
And then I'm gonna start trying to like circle it slowly, like sidestepping one at a time.
It turns
all the
and,
way around.
It turns and follows you.
Okay.
That's your movement, so.
That's fine. I want to try and shocking grasp touch it.
Roll for an attack.
I don't know that I want to pick an attack spell, but here we are.
As you reach out and touch the berserker, where are you touching it?
Probably in the arm somewhere.
Okay, roll damage.
Nothing happens? Okay.
The blade lifts up, and he holds it with 2 hands in an attack stance.
Alright, I would like to actually reach for my weapon now. I think that's my turn, but yeah.
Okay, so you reach for your weapon and you pull it out. Berserker stands there. Alright, looks over at Crag.
Seeing what just happened to Diva, I go ahead and reach for my axe.
Okay.
And I take a step towards the Berserker.
Okay.
And try to kick him between the legs.
You're gonna go for a melee attack, okay? Yeah, you kick it and it just stands there. It doesn't. Nothing happens. It just keeps holding the blade. You missed. I mean, you hit it, but it's like it's like a Ken doll.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Does it do anything?
Nope.
Or does it? Okay.
It just sits there, still holding its blade, just staring at you.
Is it immune to pain in general, or is it like only, like affected by powers? If that makes sense.
You don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Kai kind of just crosses his arms on the top, looks over at Ziva and nods at her, and he turns back and looks at Penetrator expectantly.
Can I remove the sword from its hand?
You can certainly try.
I would like to attempt.
Roll a strength
What
check.
would you like me to do? Oh. We'll just there it is. 19.
Damn.
Yeah, you're able to remove the blade, and it just still stands there, like it's holding it.
Does that count as my action?
Yes.
Okay.
Kai just kind of shakes his head. He looks over at Killa.
I'm gonna shoot mine.
Outstanding. Roll for an attack.
Crit? Hard to tell with all those pluses, but green usually means that's a crit.
All right, do me a favor and click that fucking
was
critical
nat
button
20.
Where's that?
right underneath your attack button. Over in the chat, it says critical.
Oh.
So, as you pull out the Mosin and you just kind of line up the shot, and where are you trying to shoot it?
LPS?
Neck.
Shooting in the neck.
Right.
As you kind of line up the shot, and you just kind of take a look over at Kai, and you kind of give him a little cocky ass fucking wink. You pull the trigger, and and you just see as the bullet comes and right in the Berserker's neck, and it just goes out the back, and you just hear this, and it picks the blade up, holds it in both hands, looks at you, crouches down, and jumps, and lands behind you.
Fuck. Am I able to do anything here?
I mean, you have your movement still. But
I'm gonna just. Yeah.
You're gonna stay?
Yeah.
Okay, because if you did leave, it would have had an attack of opportunity against you.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Yeah, I'm staying.
Kai just nods, and he looks over at Karma, arms still crossed.
I don't. I want to help, but I also want to fuck mine up at the same time.
Each of you have your own berserker. Now, I'll let you know. You can go ahead and try and attack his if you want.
I don't know if I want to be honest. I kind of thought there might be a gimmick going on, to be honest. But I'm gonna roll to attack on on my berserker.
Okay, go ahead. Roll an attack.
I'm gonna do a Eldritch Blast. What am I talking about? I'm a fucking warlock.
Go for it. Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Uh, 10.
Okay. As you pull your hand back, you starts to channel that arcane energy. You just kind of reach your hand forward and just you see as this black and green streak of this arcane energy comes out the palm of your hand and it hits the berserker square in the chest, and he just moves the sword up, holds it in attack position, and stands there and stares at you.
Sweet.
Kai gives you a nod. Yep. Are you using your movement or are you staying there?
I am not sure. I'm just fucking. Fuck. Just in a weird spot. Do I need to disengage from Killas on there? Like,
Nope.
I have no idea. Okay.
Remember, Kai set this up. Each of you have your own berserker. There is a reason. Each of you have your own target.
Mm-hmm. I'll stay here. Yeah, I'll stay here.
Okay. Looks over at Arme.
Okay. Which one do I want to do?
Also, I think that's the 4th attack I've ever hit in this fucking campaign.
Congratulations.
Well, luckily for you, we're not actually in initiative yet. If we were in initiative, I'm sure you probably would have fucking botched that.
Oh, yeah.
Once
Also-
the program registers, we're in a combat zone.
Yeah. Also, Crag, just so you know, I can control your token should you need me to take care of the attacks and stuff for you for now.
Thank you, because my
I know.
computer absolutely just went to shit.
You're good. You're good. I can take care of that for now. Arme,
I'm figuring out how to cast. One moment.
just click it.
That's
The
it.
picture, not the words.
Oh,
It's picky like that for some reason.
Or I mean, if you with your character sheet open as well, you can if you click the word, it'll pull up the simple melee equip, things like that, and it'll also give you standard roll, attack, things like that. So you can just roll for an attack, if whatever it is that you're doing with it, depending on how that goes. It should work for your unarmed strike and your spells. It should do the same. You're gonna roll not a standard roll. You're gonna roll the attack roll for it.
it doesn't say attack. It says standard roll or damage.
For which
What spell?
ability?
Burning hands.
A standard
yeah, that-
roll.
Uh,
It should be
I-
for the spells. It assumes that it's an attack if you're rolling it.
so
It
I don't know
doesn't
if
get pointed at one creature. I create a 15-foot.
yeah, it
cone
just
of fire.
happens. It's one of
Then,
those
yeah.
save spells. If you don't make the save, you take the full damage. If you do, you take half, I believe.
Yeah, so you don't have to roll to cast it. It just sort of does.
Hold on, just give me a second. All right, so your
The
for your
way
character,
the
you're
way
going.
5e does, you don't roll to cast, you roll to hit. So your spells technically happen. The question is, do they happen on target?
I think
Okay.
in Foundry,
It's one of the
if you go to cast it, yeah, it
simplifications.
does-
I don't know why
Okay, give me a second, and
they
then
changed that, but
normal rolls an 18, so he saves,
you take
and then
half
he's
the
gonna
damage.
take half damage. Okay, there you go. You're all set for that. So he
schmeals.
takes 11 damage. As you as you do that attack, he sits there and pulls his sword up and holds it into a two-handed stance, ready for an attack. You staying there? You using your movement?
One second. Let me see how long this this lasts.
It's gonna go away, so it's only the one turn for that.
I'm just gonna take like a half step back, so just to get a better stance.
So not 5 feet. You're just not. I mean,
No, really
You're-
just adjusting so I'm in a better.
I mean, if you move away from him, he has an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, no, it's not moving away.
Okay. Well,
I'm
your
adjusting
token still stands there.
So no,
yeah. Okay. Looks over at Ziva.
I would like to cast. I would like to cast Blur on myself. And that's basically it. Well, I do want to move a little, but not away from him. There you go.
Okay.
That's all.
That's all you're doing?
Yup.
Okay. Looks over at Crag.
I want to swing at him with my axe. Like towards the neck region, see if I could decapitate him.
The bonk.
That's a crit.
That's
Jesus.
20, baby. That's a bonk.
I'm guessing that was good. I can't see anything.
Yeah,
you rolled a 20.
you rolled a nat 20 on your attack.
Yeah.
Nice. Does that mean I kill it?
Definitely not.
It means you hit it.
Don't worry, I crit too, and it.
Ate that.
All right. As you hit it, your berserker pulls his sword up, sits there in a two-handed stance, ready to attack. Kai then turns again, looks over at Penetrator.
But deck it right in the face.
Okay, go ahead and roll your unarmed attack.
You stole a sword and then punched him in the face?
Yep.
Okay, roll damage.
These things look fleshy, right? Like they don't
Great.
look like stone golems or anything.
From what you can tell right now, they look fleshy.
Okay.
Your berserker still stands there like he was holding his blade. Looks over at Killa. Roll for damage. Alright, as you pull that gun back out again. Actually, I need you to roll the attack again at disadvantage. So I need you to roll again. Because he's within melee distance of you, so and you're using a long-range weapon. Okay, so as you pull that Mosin out to go to take a shot, he kind of just steps up in front of you, and it makes the barrel just kind of go to the left, and you fire and you miss. Then he just kind of steps back. That's the one downside of using the ranged weapons like that. And when they're within melee range for you, it does fuck with you. But if they're at range, you're a fucking god, basically. Looks over at Karma. I'm assuming you're staying there, you're not disengaging, or you're not moving away.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay. Karma.
Okay. I am going to attempt to Eldritch Blast him again.
Okay, go for it. Alright, roll for damage.
Fucking hell. Goddamn 19? Fuck. 13.
Yep. As you sit there and you just reach your hand out again, he stands there holding its blade, and you just hit him square in the chest, and it just... He just sits there looking at you. As soon as your attack is over, he then jumps to come right behind you.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
I mean, you can certainly try.
I would like to try with my pick.
You're going to swing at the one that's jumping over to Karma?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Roll for the attack. For the sake of it, as you pull out the pick and you go to swing at him, your weapon goes right through him. Does absolutely no damage to him, and he just turns and looks at you. And as you do that, your berserker is going to take a swing at you.
Nice.
Wait, is this insinuating you can only do damage to your berserker? You can't do anything to the other people's?
Correct. You
Okay.
take 5 points of damage from your berserker. I already updated your token.
Okay.
Karma, yours is then going to do the same thing.
Jesus. Yeah, that'll hit. Fucking hell.
Take 8 points from yours. And it, once it hits you, its blade goes back to the ready position, just like the one next to Kilo. Blade goes back into its waiting position, standing there again, not threatening, not doing anything, just standing there. Going back to Arme, give me a second. How do I delete the fire thing again?
You'll select the proper shape it is, and then hit the delete button.
Proper.
Yeah, so in the measurement controls, like if it's a cone, then you select the cone and you hover over it and delete it.
There we go.
At least that's it.
Okay. Arme, back to you.
Cast my mage armor.
Okay. You're not wearing armor?
No, I have some. Hold on. My standard AC is 11.
Okay,
I
your
have a
AC,
+1 dex.
your AC then becomes 14. That's all you're doing?
I mean that's one action, so yeah.
Okay. Your berserker still stands there, not doing much. Ziva.
I would like to do shocking grasp through my staff with the bladey bit. So
What was it when you pulled it out? Was it already in the bladed staff?
I mean it like activates it's like a switchblade. It does.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can pull it out. That's what you told me. If you want to change
No,
it, I can
that's why I
leave
was
it.
asking.
That's
No,
fine.
because remember, because it can do the multiple things. We haven't. You and I
Mhm.
also haven't discussed if we're having it cause an action to be able to change it or a bonus action. Because I can't get in touch with you during the week. You're not around.
Message me.
Fucking Christ! All right, fine. Roll for the attack.
I can. All right.
Just roll for the
I was gonna
attack.
say I could leave it, but whatever. All right. So there's the attack. Does it hit?
No, it does not.
I cry.
It just misses.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, no, I lied. I forgot. I had changed everyone's was adjusted accordingly. Yours does hit.
Pogs. Okay, so damage for that and
Roll the damage for that as well.
must roll attack. Alright, fine.
Yeah, just roll the damage.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright, so
15 points of damage.
total of 15. And then I'll stay. I'll stay standing there.
As you As you pull out the staff and you go, where are you slicing? Are you just trying to go, just hit it in the
Center mass.
center
Yep.
mass, or so you're just going to stab it, basically? As you're going, stab
Yep.
it forward, it hits it, and that you see the electrical energy just kind of pulse through the staff going into the blade and just kind of pours into this berserker, and you just watch him just. As you remove the staff from him with it, he is going to give you that fucking just hits you.
Christ. This is
Take-
where I die.
You take 7 points of damage. I got your token.
Okay. Oh. Are you doing it for me?
Yes, I got you.
Oh, okay.
Because remember,
Yay.
technically we're not in initiative order. This is just Kai being Kai right now. So it looks over at Crag again.
Can I ask it a question? Like, will it answer?
You can try.
I want to ask, what's the best way to defeat it?
Oh, wait. Did he roll with disadvantage?
No.
He's supposed to. Unless he's not. I just don't want to forget that I have a thing.
You're not in initiative.
Oh, fuck my life. Okay, fine.
I mean, we could swap this over to initiative if you guys want, because as of right now, none of you have really activated anything. You've just activated retaliation.
That's fine.
So, Crag, what are you asking it?
How, like, what's the best way to defeat it? Like, what am I supposed to do to hurt it?
Just stands there.
Nothing? Okay. It's worth a shot. Then can I take its sword from it?
Roll a strength check.
You do that.
That's right. Give me a sec. Forgot. Give me a second. Yeah. You grab its blade, you pull the sword away from it. You gotta step
Sweet.
forward to do it, but yeah, you took its blade and it's still just standing there. Like it's holding a sword, not doing anything. That's your action.
Okay.
Looks back to Killa. Not Killa, sorry. Looks back to Pen.
I'm gonna try and hit it with its own sword. How would you like me to roll?
Well, about that. As the turn had passed with it, the sword disappears from your grasp and winds up back in its hand.
Well, that
You
would
go
have been
Just like this.
no. That was a useless turn then.
No, it wasn't. It went back to the top of the turn order. It gave him 2 turns of him having the sword. Sword when
Oh,
they
2
took it,
Okay. 2 turns.
so
All right.
it's back in his hand.
In that case, I'm gonna swing my great axe at it.
Outstanding.
That's a 9.
As you sit there and you just swing at it. Now, it hits him, like, in the shoulder, but it just kind of grazes off and goes up over his head, and it just still sits there, not even trying to engage. Going to Killa.
Oh, rip.
Same thing happens to you. You pull the pick out and you just go to swing, and it's like, tink! You just kind of look up at it, and it just looks down at you, puts its blade back in its hand, and it just sits there.
I would like to crawl down from this roof.
Okay. As you move down, it steps forward. It just sits there.
Okay, do I have more movement, or is that all my 30?
That's all your movement.
Okay.
Arma,
What's mine doing right now?
standing right behind you, holding its blade in its hand.
Can I put my hands out like this in
You
front of
could.
him?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna
What
do
is
that.
what is it that you're trying to do?
I want to put my hands out as if I'm just waiting for him to give me the sword. I'm just gonna mimic what he's doing, like what he's doing. If he's doing this, then sure.
Just stands
I'm
there.
gonna I'm gonna just do that, and I'm gonna
Okay.
just stare at him.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Arme.
Like very tempted to like fuck with this thing.
Do it.
But the question is how.
Can you pants it?
I'm gonna roll to
I mean,
disrobe.
that actually sounds like a wonderful idea. Yeah, I'm
Watch
gonna
your
just
pants, Inquisitor.
try to pants this in front of me.
Roll a strength check.
Oh well, of course you had to pick that one.
Yup.
Oh baby, let's see it.
If you double click,
How many buttons do I got?
Oh, you lucky. Oh.
you reach out and you grab it and you just go to pull down and it's just Kendall.
Kendall.
Still doesn't
Please
swing to attack you.
comment.
Doesn't do anything. It just stands there.
Do I have any action left?
No. Bonus action and movement is all you got.
I don't want to move. I want to give it a willy, but I
Okay.
won't.
Okay. Looks over at Ziva.
In 5e, can you take a 5 foot without triggering stuff?
I think you have to take a disengage.
You have to disengage.
which
And
is
that counts
an
as
action.
your.
That counts as your action.
It's an action.
I'll say for the sake of this though, if you want to go for it, since we're not technically in an initiative order right now with how this is going, and you guys technically haven't activated anything, I'll let you do it.
Okay, yeah, I wanna 5 foot and see if he follows or if he just stays there.
Stands there, just holding the blade.
All right, I want to. So where we are now is all this like cobblestone stuff, right? Like
Yep.
where I'm standing, where he's standing. Yeah. I want to take some of this like loose dirt area, and I want to mold earth that pile in between us.
I'll let it happen. So you're just putting a wall of sorts?
I mean, it's a loose dirt, so it'll be kind of like a pile of dirt. But
All
yeah,
right, fair enough. There is a pile of
Like
dirt
a
in front of
snow
you.
mound, but dirt.
yeah, kind of. And yeah, I just want to see his reaction. That's all.
He's just standing there, not doing anything. I'm going
Doesn't
to,
move,
for the
alright.
sake of this narrative, since apparently this is where we're having struggling with this, do the words that came out of Kai's mouth were "show me your resolve," and then it was the whole thing of "here's a test, show me what you got," right? So, to push this along for a little bit of help from the DM, who brought all of these things into the arena?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Is where's Kai?
Kai's in the middle on the he's basically standing there because for some reason his token wouldn't evolve, but that's why I told you in the beginning of the fight. He's standing in the center of the fountain.
Okay.
I don't have his token yet. It was giving me issues, so that's why I made sure to tell you guys in the
Okay.
beginning.
Gotcha.
All right, Crag.
So, can I attack Kai?
You 5, 10, 15, 20. Technically, if you wanted to move towards him, you could. You have the movement for it, so he's literally standing. I know you can't see the map, but he's
For
5,
warning, if
10.
you do that, you might have an attack of opportunity by your berserker.
You have 15 feet of movement. Your berserker is still standing in front of you, holding his blade passively.
No, I took his blade.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You have his blade, so he's standing there like he's holding the blade.
Okay. So, trying to figure out, should I go for Kai or should I just attack the berserker? Either way, it's going to be with the berserker sword. And see what happens. I'm just going to attack the berserker and see what happens with his own sword.
Okay. This. Not for the silver standard. Okay, you go to swing. It hits him. And that's alright. You go to take his sword and you go to swing at him and you hit him right in the arm. Takes 9 points of damage.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, as soon as that happens, that sword disappears from your grasp and winds up back in the berserker's hands.
Instead of a beach.
To send it.
Okay, because I'm going to go use the restroom. I will be right back.
Okay, go for it.
Aw,
All right, at the end of Craig's turn, Kai looks over at Pen once again.
Pen's gonna look back at him. Little spark in his eye as he enters a rage, and I'm gonna Goring Rush at Kai.
Outstanding. All right, so you just see his Penetrator just turns and just fucking just kind of hulks out a little bit, and you just kind of see his eyes just kind of glare red, and what seems to be like smoke just coming out of his nostrils as he just goes into this intense rage, and he just hauls ass over towards Kai. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Can I make this a reckless attack as well?
Beforehand? Yeah, go for it.
Before I actually roll.
Yep.
That as well.
And luckily, yeah, it is. He is just in your range.
That's what I was kind of assuming from the positioning
Yep.
you gave.
Yep.
But the lack of token is fucking with me on that.
Yeah, I tried to specify with it, but yeah, no, you're good. You're just in his range. For everyone else's knowledge, again, he's where that little center fucking statue is in the middle of that fountain. That's Kai right now.
Right. So that's an 18 with advantage.
So as you turn and you start running towards it, you'll notice as you get closer and closer to Kai, each and every one of the berserkers is turning and watching you and following you. And as you get right up to Kai and you go to do that little rush where you to hit him with those horns, you'll see your berserker appears directly in front of you in a defensive position, holding his sword kind of to the side to prepare for those horns coming at him, and you run directly into the berserker. At this point in time, all of you are going to roll initiative. So, with that, all of you, if you don't remember, you click your, you right click, or right click your character sheet.
You have to activate and
I'm going to do that in just a second. Okay. So, combat encounter is activated. Everybody go ahead and you click the,
Bam.
put everything in combat state.
Mine was a nat. Suck it.
True.
Okay, and now I'm gonna roll everyone's initiative based on.
It's under utility, unless you want to pull up your whole character
I'll
sheet.
roll your initiative. Everyone's initiative is rolled, and now I need to activate Kragan initiative, and boom. Okay, so Ziva at the top of.
Sov should go before me.
Well, according to this, Ziva's first. We're going off of what's here because reorganizing this shit is a
Screw your
pain.
nat 20.
So,
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean,
I'll
you
never get
both,
another one again.
you literally both have 20. So technically you're
Yeah, but
going
his
at the
was
same time. It
natural.
literally
Fucking
doesn't
cheating.
matter. It does, especially doesn't matter in initiative. Nat 20s don't count for initiative.
That's just sad.
No, they don't. They don't count at all.
But it's still sad.
Shut up,
Yep.
get over it, and do something.
Oh. Um. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go here-ish. And
Oh no, that's about to be really loud. Okay, so you moved.
yep, and I'm gonna wait. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Alright, so you're what? You're holding an action? Or did you just move to move?
Yes.
Or are you, if you're holding an action, I need to know what you're doing. Nice try.
If something tries to hit me, I will hit it back. Otherwise, I'm waiting till my next turn.
Okay, fair enough. Karma. Make sure
I'm
you
gonna-
end your... I'll just do this. There you go. Karma, you're up.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Shatter on Kai in the 10-foot radius around Kai. Oh, I want to check first to see if that's gonna hit anybody.
I'm gonna let you know right now so you don't worry about wasting anything. Kai's not actually there.
Oh no? Oh. Okay. Then
It's a projection, it's an astral projection of sorts. So he
Okay.
was just there for it, so you don't have to worry about wasting anything. He's not actively there.
Oh, okay. Then what I am gonna do then is I am going to not kill myself with this spell, and instead I'm going to look at my spells for a quick second. Yeah, okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Guiding Bolt on my Berserker.
Okay, go for it.
That's a fucking thing.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Because Guiding Bolt is a ranged attack, if this is, so technically you should have rolled that with disadvantage, but it doesn't really matter because that was a
I think
9.
it gets worse than that.
So it doesn't, so yeah, you sit there and you go to, you reach out your finger in a way to just cast it. You kind of see this arcane energy just swirling around your fingers. You get ready to cast it and it just skews off to the side somehow, and Berserker just stands there and just kind of looks at you, and you just hear this little fucking arcane
This never happens. Yeah.
No, I feel like I've heard you say that sentence before. I don't know
Maybe.
why.
I'm just gonna continue to observe my guy then and stay there.
Okay, go ahead and end your turn. Or I can do it for you if it's easier.
I
okay.
got it.
Arme, you're up.
Okay.
So Kai is no longer at the center.
No, he's there. It's an astral projection of himself. He was never really there. Nobody tried to reach out and touch him while he was there talking to you guys at all. He just kind of stood there, and when that happened, he basically disapparated and apparated into the center of it and just kind of Harry Pottered your ass.
It's also Kai, though. We expect him to touch us. I'm just saying.
Okay. Scion, check your messages before you go anywhere. Yeah, as you reach out to cast that Eldritch Blast, and that familiar dark energy that just kind of circulates in your arm and comes into the palm of your hand, you just down, and it just for some reason just kind of fizzles out. So, are you moving? You doing anything? Or are you staying there? Okay. Killa, you're up.
Do I have disadvantage on attack?
And if you're using a ranged weapon, well, let me see here. He's 10 feet. No, I'll let you roll. Go ahead and go regular for now. You're fine.
All right, then I would like to attack my dude again.
Okay. That hits. Roll. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Jesus.
God damn it, dude.
Just
You are
maxed it.
You are a fucking problem. You know that? My God. So as you pull out the Mosin, you go to line up a shot, and you just that familiar little cocky smirk that you give, and you just pulls a shot, and you just hear it. It hits him fucking center mass, and you just hear this damaged, warbled little. And just kind of bends over a little bit, just kind of reeling from the impact, and he just stands back up and. Seeming to get a little bit angry at what you're doing to him. Okay, that ends your turn. All right. So now we have our first Berserker, who is immediately going to engage with Crag. And he's going to... Can I hold on really quickly? Nope, I'm not gonna have. All right, yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and gonna swing at you with his great axe.
Can I block with mine?
Absolutely not. Nice try. Your AC is what protects you, and I'm gonna let you know right now. Your AC is 13, and he rolled a 22, so yeah, that hits you.
Yeah. Okay.
So the Berserker's just gonna turn around, and he's gonna take his sword, or as it calls in here, his great axe, and he's just gonna swing. Just go right for center mass, right at your chest, and you're just gonna slice right across, and it just does a measly little 4 damage to you, but it hits. Okay. Pen. As your turn is going to be coming up here shortly, so just you're next in the not next, but you're coming up in the initiative order. So the Berserker in front of you, Pen, is just going to do the same thing, simple little great axe attack. Yep, that. Oh,
I've seen so many fucking 22s.
You're right. Stop rolling so well. Shh.
That wasn't even with advantage. Okay. You take 15 points of damage. I updated your token for it, and he just goes to swing at you. Oh, wait. Sorry.
I do not take 15.
I remember. It took me a second. Just give me a moment.
I was about to bring it up if you did not remember.
So you take 7 points of damage. Oh. There, we'll put you there. So you take 7 points because it's half due to you raging. So that's that one. Next Berserker is the one that is in front of Karma.
It's me.
It's going to do its little great axe attack on you. I rolled a 17. What's your AC? Your AC is 10, so that hits. Take 10 points of slashing damage, which I will...
I'd like to do a reaction after that.
Can you? Do you have that?
I absolutely can. I have Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, go ahead. Should be able to just do your reaction, I believe. Okay, go for it, and then...
And then I roll for the damage, and
Yep,
then you
I'll
do the
DC
saving
15. Nope, he does not save.
throw. Ooh, so he takes the full 9. Okay.
Well, roll damage.
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I tried to roll the damage. Did it not go
Now,
through?
I have to roll the saving throw first. Now you should be able to roll damage. If not, and I have it picked, then...
Oh, that's right.
Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
so
it's
he
9
takes...
anyway.
There you go. All right, he takes 9 points of damage.
Magic.
Magic's a hell of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Soft calling his damage before he rolls it.
Okay,
Babe
so...
Ruth and my damage rolls.
Penetrator, you're up.
I am going to swing at it with my axe.
Okay, go for it.
That's an 8.
As you swing and you hit him with your axe, you hear, all of you should hear this except for Crag, obviously. You hear a very loud siren echoing all throughout the town. This ear-blaring siren that is just taking over all of your senses. As this siren happens, you'll see each and every one of the berserkers go back to a ready stance. None of them are doing anything, and you see Kai kind of just looking around. And he just kind of closes his eyes for a second, and he disappears and reappears in front of you, seemingly his actual solid form. And he's looking around, and he's looking around, and he goes, "What is this?" And he disappears again for a second. And all of you are just kind of sitting there, wondering what the hell is going on. You are now out of combat. But as you're sitting there and wondering what is happening, Kai disappeared for a second. What are you all doing in this exact moment? You're not here quite yet. You do hear this as well. You hear the alarm going. You are still sitting at the central keep, just wondering what the fuck is going on. You stand up and you kind of get yourself at the ready, going, what is this? What's happening? Everybody else, what are you doing at this moment?
I'm gonna look around and see what the fuck is going on.
Okay, you don't see anything at this point in time. What you're starting to see is you're starting to see people kind of looking out their little windows. A couple people are coming out of their houses, going, "What the hell is this?" And they're all sitting there, and you just hear this booming voice coming from seemingly nowhere and everywhere at once. "Everybody in your homes. Everything is fine. Nothing to worry about." But all of you start to feel at this point in time, your bodies are starting to shake and vibrate. All of you, everywhere, seemingly at the exact same time. You're all shaking, vibrating, and it's happening all at the same time. What are you all doing at this point? All of you are experiencing the same thing.
Do I have my wits about me enough to take any actions or bonus actions?
I mean, you can certainly try, but there's nothing else that you can really do. But you can definitely try to.
I'm gonna try to heal myself real quick using 2 die.
Okay, go for it and heal yourself.
Yeah. So use 2 of my healing light charges real fast. I believe they're D6s.
All right, the vibration is getting stronger as you're doing this, getting stronger and stronger. At the same, it feels like your head's about to explode at the same time. Your breath is kind of catching in your chest, and you're like, "What is going on?" And all of you hear this message at the same time in your head. "It's in the arena. He's in the arena. Save them." And vibrating and more vibrating and more vibrating, and your head is splitting and your vision just goes white, and you're wondering what the fuck is happening. Everybody done doing their actions? Everyone good with their healing?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
If you're gonna do anything, you need to do it right now. Hurry up.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Can I potentially... Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
No, you are all out of time. All of you sit there. And as the vibration stops, and you're shaking, and you're wondering what is going on, you all are teleported into an arena. The arena that you have spent so much time in, for a lot of you have spent countless hours in this arena, and you see, standing in front of you, a dark-robed, bearded Goliath with a broken crown on his head, dead bodies littered around him. None of you know what is going on. None of you know what happened. All you know is Kai just said he's in the arena. You need to get there, save them. And while you're there, as you're all teleported and brought in at the same time, I have to fix fucking Scion's thing. You're all there in front of you. And as you see this man in front of you, he stands up and says,
"Oh, you're the ones who are chosen."
I would like all of you to roll initiative once again. I will take care of yours to put you in the initiative, and I will roll your initiative for you. Zool the Defiler.
Oh, jeez. Used up all my good rolls on bullshit.
I'm assuming my extra person
Shocked it wasn't pressed
didn't
to
find their camera. Oh, we'll give you a moment to fix it.
Arme still.
Oh my god, his fucking initiative?
Yeah.
My god! I'll roll Arme's as well. Jesus Christ, his fucking initiative! As you sit there and you are teleported into the middle of this arena, you see this barbarian standing in front of you, dead bodies circled around him, and he just sits there and he looks in front of him, eyes locking on the Penetrator, laughing maniacally. Before the combat begins, what are you guys doing? I will let you all position. Actually, I won't begin the combat yet. I will let you position yourselves accordingly.
I'm going to step forward, hefting my axe, and say, "This looks like a good fight."
If he's stepping forward, I'm stepping behind him.
Okay.
Am I still in my rage from...
I'm gonna let you keep it.
Sweet. As I say that, smoke is just wafting from my nostrils.
Zool, what you see in front of you, you see this misfit band of adventurers. You see this ridiculously large red minotaur in front of you, smoke pouring out of his nostrils, just with this red gleam in his eyes, just at this relentless rage, just staring at you, wondering what the fuck you did, what you're doing. And you see as everyone else starts to fucking karma goes yeet into the fucking left field. And you see them just kind of spreading out and preparing for this engagement with you. But little do they know, they're all about to fight you, and you are at the top of the initiative order. So while everyone else positions, if they're positioning Crag, currently you are standing to the left of Penetrator. Now, both of you are barbarians, so you can stand there with him if you want to provide some type of united front, but you can move if you would like.
I'll stand with him.
Okay, so you have this barbarian front in front of you, Zool, as you have this red minotaur and you have this other half orc that's not quite as tall as a minotaur. It's a little bit shorter than it. It's kind of comical looking, but there's a bit of a difference. But you have these two barbarians in front of you, one of them raging and angry with smoke billowing out of his nostrils. You see this little ratman that's kind of standing somewhere behind Penetrator a little bit, holding this Mosin, and you see what seems to be this strange, deathly-looking cleric standing behind Penetrator as well. As you look over to the left, you see another half-elf just sitting there preparing, and you see this tiefling over to the side that's just preparing himself for battle. Now that everyone has rolled initiative, go ahead and have some fun.
Why he chose you, I will never understand. Now, who wants to be my plaything?
He does say that out loud to you guys, so you guys are free to respond.
Just gonna hold out my arms.
I don't have an invisibility reaction spell. So.
I'm gonna look at Penetrator, kind of roll my eyes, and be like, please control your boner.
Oh, wait. Are we saying Nin is erect right now? Because that's going to change the dynamic of this whole thing, because Zul's going to have to duck.
I don't care if he's actually erect. I think Ziva just assumes that he's erect.
Do I have to release my one standing charge of prestidigitation right now? Is that what's going on?
No, we're good. We're not going to unleash the beast for this. It's fine. All right. If you need help with the attack or anything like that, just let me know. I can run it from here. But ultimately, if you double click it and you click your character sheet, or if you just click your token, on the top left, you'll see inventory, features, spells, attributes, conditions, and utility. You can click your inventory, or you can click your spell thing, and you can actually just click your list of spells from there to cast them, and it'll pop up in the chat box on the right-hand side of your screen. I can help you with this should you need help. Just let me know what you want me to do.
Okay.
Just so all of my players are aware, he is the reason we could not play yesterday, because I needed him for this. And he did not disappoint. That was great. Well fucking worth it, sir.
I'm glad I got back in time.
This is why I told you we're still making this happen, sir. It's like, I don't care if you got work.
It was perfect timing, though. I busted my ass to get home. So. And when I said I needed snacks, I have snacks right behind me, so I was just pulling them out. This bag.
You got your attack situated, or are you having issues?
Just try to go through real quick and look on the character sheet for the descriptions and whatnot real quick.
Yep. I can't believe how fucking perfect that it put you at the top of the initiative order.
Cast hold person on Penetrator.
Okay. I believe, where is it?
There.
You did it? Okay. Alright, let me do this. I'll roll your saving throw. Rolls an 11. He does not succeed. So, Penetrator, you are currently held in place. You are grappled, basically. You cannot move. You can't do shit. But it is a concentration spell, so he has to break concentration for the hold person to break. So, that...
Or he, at the end of each one of Nin's turns, I think he gets a wisdom saving throw attempt.
Yeah, so that ends. Zool, are you moving, or are you staying there in the center with all those bodies around you?
I'm gonna stay right at home.
Alright. Ziva, you're up.
No.
Get him, girl.
With the what? My butt cheeks? Jesus.
Clap.
Listen, y'all said you wanted
I am the
guidance,
defiler.
and you wanted shit to do. Here you go.
Clappity
wanna not
clappity.
go first.
You're not going first. You're going second.
Exactly.
Roll
Kiss
worse.
my ass.
This guy was
I'm
first.
gonna cast Blur on myself again because that's expired. That's my turn. Next.
Wow.
I ain't got shit for y'all, okay?
Okay,
careful,
well
my
that
furniture just
ends.
make
Did
you
you
glow.
actually cast it? You did the thing? Okay, give me a quick second, I think. Just gotta find it.
I got this. I got this.
I just gotta find where the blur is.
Oh, I put it in chat. Oh, the image? There isn't one. I was looking for one earlier.
Oh, they don't have one? That's fucking stupid.
No.
Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay, so, that is it for Ziva's turn. Alright, Crag, you are, 5, 10, 15, you are 25 feet away from him. So you do have 30 feet of movement if you want to do anything. If you'd like to go into a rage, you can do that since you are a barbarian, but I'm gonna need you to do the thing if you're gonna go into a rage.
Start throwing shit around the house.
Break out that motherfucking shell, Shippy, let's go!
I said it. You missed it.
I
Oh,
would
didn't
like
come through.
to rage! Okay, so, Crag, you're in a rage. What are you doing?
I like take off like yelling as loud as I can with my out and just like swipe at him as hard
Alright.
as I can.
So she's gonna come in and she's
Why down?
gonna close the distance. Gonna come right up into your face. And it's gonna go ahead and we're gonna get you to swing that great axe. Gonna hit the attack. Come on. 24 to hit your AC. Yep, so that hits. Gonna go ahead and roll the damage on that. Okay, so as you see this half-orc barbarian just hauling ass towards you, Zul, with the great axe just held above his head, he just swings, comes down, swings, and hits you square in the chest. You take 10 points of slashing damage, which I will update for you.
Does that break his concentration?
He's gonna have to roll a Constitution saving throw, or which I am gonna do. No, it's a Wisdom save. Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna have him roll the Wisdom saving throw right now. He maintains the hold person.
I tried.
No, you did, and you wound up doing 10 points of damage for it. So now you're standing there in front of him, engaged with your great axe out, just breathing and clearly in a rage. That ends your turn.
I think he's supposed to make Constitution saves, and Penn is supposed to make Wisdom saves.
Penn makes a Wisdom save when it's his turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got
I mean, the caster is supposed to do Constitution saves. I'm pretty sure it's not Wisdom. That's for all spells. If it's a spell.
Let's see.
If you
Yep,
hold on,
he maintains.
there.
Yeah, at a 17, he maintains it.
That's totally fine.
Okay, Killer, you're up.
I mean, it's not. I want him to fail.
I can move and shoot in the same one, right?
Yeah, you have 30 feet of movement that you can do, and then you can use your action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to move. Let's see. Oh, that's not right.
Oh, yeah, click the square one for select tokens.
I don't know how to delete this. Mistakes were made.
I got it.
I just want to move over here.
So,
Of course, I wound up doing the same thing.
You have the people icon on the top left.
There you
and
go.
then
You
just
got
the
it.
Square.
Okay, yeah,
Alright.
you've got line of sight on him, so go ahead and roll your attack. Out of 15, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage. Alright, so as you see this little rat coming running over down on the side of you. He sits there, and you right over to your right. You look and you see him. You see him pull out that Mosin, just lines it up, and he takes a shot, hits you right in the side, and it just bullet piercing you. Just it hits you. Take 10 points of piercing damage. Okay, that ends Killa's turn. We're going on to Arme. You're up. Oh wait, hold on. Now, since you just took it, you need to make another Constitution saving throw. And at a 19, you succeed, so Pen is still held in place.
Some good concentration.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's just Eldritch Blast.
You're gonna need to... Oh, you better be real careful with this, because you're gonna be threading the needle. You have a post, and you have Crag. So I'm gonna need. Yeah, I was gonna say you either need to move, or you're gonna have to roll that with disadvantage. You have an extra 20 feet of movement.
Even when Eldritch Blast has a range of like 60 or 120 feet, some stupid bullshit like that.
Except she has obstacles in front of her.
120.
Yeah, I just mean like length isn't gonna be too much of a problem here.
There you go. You had a clear line from that. I'll go ahead and roll for attack. 19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. All right. Do you want to explain how your attack goes, or do you want me to keep doing it? Some people don't like it when I do it, so.
No, I mean, I imagine it just fizzles on his chest hair.
Oh, you miss him completely. You're lucky you didn't. I mean.
Well, she did the 19 for.
It's. I mean, you hit it. It hits, and you just kind of see like, pull it out, and you're just, charging it up, and you send this, and it just hits him in the center, and you just see this little, kind of burns a hole in his leathers. But, I mean, you hit, so.
I was hoping it would singe his beard.
The beard.
Brush one arm off where it hit.
Okay. All right. Penetrator. I need you to make a.
Do you have to do a save for that or no?
I guess with the 2 point, technically he just has to beat the damage for that. So let's see.
So if he crit fails,
he saves. So, Pen, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. 16.
As you sit there and use this with that rage that you're just pumped up, you're able to shake free from the hold person. So I'll give you your movement, your action, everything. You have your full turn.
Righty. Seeing how everyone is spread out, I am going to move to the other side of him.
Okay.
From where Crag is.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, if you could move my token for me.
Yeah, I got you.
And then I'm going to swing my great axe.
Okay, go ahead, roll for an attack. You know what? I'm going to say for this, go ahead and roll with advantage because you have an ally in close proximity to you. Oh. That misses.
Yep.
As you didn't attack an opportunity for going by me.
No, because he not with this one. So he goes to go to swing at you, and you just, as you're swinging in that rage, and you go to hit him, you're so blinded by the rage at this point in time that you just watch Zool just kind of duck kind of to the side as it just goes right over his head. That is your turn. We are now on to Karma.
I am going to try to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Second. That's a crit.
Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
We rolling 20s all day on initiative and this. 16.
Okay, so you want to go ahead. How are you doing this critical hit?
I am going to channel it from my middle finger and just and from the side like this, and I'm gonna just shoot that shit.
Are you gonna hold it crooked like a gangster? Like
No, I'm not gonna laugh in the face of my critical. I'm just gonna hold it sideways.
So Zool, as you look over, you see this tiefling over there that's just been focusing so hard. He's just pouring sweat from his head because he's not used to this type of situation. He's kind of scared. You see him reach his hand out with his thumb extended like he's holding a gun for some reason, but not quite a gun, and he just comes and hits you full bore right in the fucking chest, and it starts to singe a little bit of your armor away, and it just kind of spreads a little bit. You feel this dark energy just course through you for a moment, and you shake it off. Take 16 points of force damage. Karma, is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
I'm go click it. Good at being good.
You're up.
Alright, I'm moving my characters. And I'm using Raven Feeblement on him.
Do whatever you gotta do. What is it that you're trying to do?
Raven Feeblement. I was gonna click on it and see.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. It's one of your spells.
Second, it's a range attack spell. Second level.
Spell. Okay. You need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. He does not.
I need a local attack.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. An 11. Yeah, no, that does not hit. But with it, let's see here. On a hit, the target deals only half damage. Make it ranged. At the end of, so does it not? No, it just doesn't hit. All right, yeah. So you watch as this, the cleric comes over to the side, and he just kind of reaches out with his hand and trying to just do this cast. He fires it off, and it just kind of goes wide, and it goes right in between you and Penetrator, and it just misses completely. So you just stand there ready to take it. Are you doing anything else, or are you done?
I am trying to move it up because I'm trying to check my bonus section.
Okay. All right, that ends turn. Going to the top of the round, Zool, you are up.
What is everybody's health at?
You don't know, but I'm gonna let you know right now. They were in a fight prior to this, which you are well aware of, and you know why you're there.
I do have a cut on my chest from the sword, correct?
Yes.
Hold my hands up, and I cast Circle of Death, which does ensnare everybody in the arena.
Oh. Alright, so a sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius sphere point within range. Each creature in that area must make a Constitution saving throw. So, you need to beat a DC 15. Penetrator saves. Diva does not.
I'm out.
Oh
Karma
my god, we're
saves.
just banging out 20s.
Arme does
Saving
not.
throw, you said?
Yep, Constitution. Yeah, it's Constitution saving throw. Killa saves.
I'm finding it.
Oh.
I closed it by mistake.
You're good. I'm gonna roll.
So it's just plus 2s.
You can also click the saving throw in the chat box.
Crag
the bottom
saves.
of the
Ulrich
spell.
saves. Okay. So, go ahead.
On save is half damage.
Yep, they take half damage. So I'm gonna just go ahead and roll the damage. Okay. Each of you. Well, Arme takes 33 points of damage, and Ziva takes.
I'm
30...
unconscious.
Yep. And Ziva and Arme is also unconscious. The rest of you take half damage. So give me a second while I kind of work all of this out.
I should take 8, correct?
Yes,
for
you-
half of the half.
Yeah, basically.
Was
So
just trying to do the
16.
math for you.
I think the wisest thing I did there was fucking heal my
So
fucking
I guess
self
we'll
before we
say
came in.
for. I guess everyone will just take 16 points at this point, except for Penetrator, who's only going to take 8 due to the rage, and Crag is also only going to take 8 due to the rage. So. Oh, and took. No, sorry. Give me a second.
19?
Yeah,
You
you're.
rolled a strength saving throw.
Yeah. No, you're good. You.
I had a plus 3 on
Wait, who rolled a strength saving throw?
I
You.
did.
I'm
Okay,
dead.
yeah. Roll your Constitution
Reroll.
save, please. Okay, good. You still saved. All right.
I
Just.
didn't realize I just did it.
You're good. You're good.
Briefly flexes before going, wait, my mind. My heart, my body.
Okay. Get everyone's damage situated.
Oh, that's This is what happens when you play a different character. Get back.
Okay. And okay, so you also take 8 points. Okay. Good old fucking Penetrator, man. He's just fucking tanking shit. Okay, I need to get you now. So you also took 16. Hold on 1 second. I'm being summoned by the child for some.
If I can't hit, I gotta be able to take a hit.
All right. Everyone's damage. I'm getting there. I think I have everyone now. 10 damage. 2 people unconscious. Karma. Yeah. You're all aside from Penetrator. And Crag. You're looking rough.
Wait, am I looking?
So that ends.
No, I shouldn't be down to. I already took out the damage.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I took the 16 from the max health because I was.
Okay.
I was brought in later than everything.
Okay. I had no. They haven't been doing their damage. I've been doing the damage, so you're fine. All right. I put you back to your. All right. So not everyone's looking rough, but most of them are looking rough. But fucking with me, Scion.
Sorry.
All right. That ends. Zul, are you moving, or are you just gonna stay there, just tanking this shit?
Gonna ask for my bonus action of Magic Stone. Can I use them as possible shields?
Magic Stone. Let me find it. Where? Okay, let's see here. Is it level? I mean, it's a cantrip.
It's a bonus action.
You touch 1 to 3 pebbles in a view of magic. You or someone else make a range. Throwing at a hurling sling. If thrown, it has a range if someone else attacks. No.
No?
Nope. Good fucking thought, though.
I will activate my Stone's Endurance.
For your bonus action?
Yeah.
You can just click it to activate it. Should be good on that. Yeah. There you go. As a react, I mean it's more of a reaction so you could hold on to it, but we'll save it for now. But that'll be like if someone goes to attack you, you can activate the Stone's Endurance when the attack comes to hit.
Okay.
So you reduce the damage on that. So we'll just save that for now and pretend that you didn't use it. But all right, that's your turn. So okay, Zivo, go ahead and make a death saving throw.
I don't know where that's gonna be. Where is... Here, let me open the hole.
I can click it for you if you want.
Don't forget to set it to a private to GM.
No, it's fine for this for now. So we're good.
Okay.
Because I clicked it to private, and then it went back to public as I clicked it, so I was like, shit, that fucking sucks. But we're good.
Sorry, Scorch, just a quick question.
Yeah.
That was necrotic damage?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just recognized it.
We will work on that on your next turn. But you need to call that.
I
I know. I'm letting you know now, because I can't remember what everyone's resistances are. But we'll take care of it on your turn. You said you found the death save? Okay, so from going forward now with death saves, they need to be private rolls to me. So private being completely so you don't know what happens either. So everyone knows you did technically save one for now. That's fine. Yes. Okay. All right, going forward. Crag, you are up. You are still not on the couch.
Okay. Alrighty.
Suddenly, Crag just disappears. No one knows how the fuck.
In
You see Arme over there going, again?
Sorry.
Okay.
What a great
What was
stealth
that?
roll.
You are face to face with Zul. You are still engaged in combat. You are directly in front of him. What are you doing?
I'll swing again.
Okay. Roll for an attack. That just hits. Okay, so now with this attack, if you want to, you can hit that Stone's Endurance if you want, Zul.
No.
No?
Might not know it.
Okay. All right, so you take as this barbarian still sitting there in front of you, raging and screaming in its orcish self. You wind up it swings across. You take 11 points of slashing damage. And are you doing any movement, or are you just staying there?
I would like to move back.
Okay, if you move, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
Ugh. So if I stay, it's just better than.
Yep. Also, you're a barbarian, so it's just better all around. It's what you're made for.
Okay, then I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay, that ends Crag's turn. Next, we're up to Killa.
I wish to use violent shot.
Okay. When you make a farm attack against a creature, you can expend 1 grit point. For each grit point expended, the attack gains a +2. Okay, so you use that. Go ahead and do whatever attack you're gonna do. Mosin shot. All right. And
Is normal on this still?
yeah, it's not. Let's see. Does it? Attack gains a +2 to the firearm's misfire score. If the attack hits, you can roll 1 additional weapon damage die per grit point. Yeah, so that misses. So you pull the Mosin out, and he goes to take the shot, and it just You know, you're kind of, oh shit, this motherfucker hurts. Your bullet just kind of goes wide and misses. That ends your turn? Or are you gonna
Yes.
move? Okay. Arme, death saving throw to me, please. If you want me to roll it instead, just let me know.
Blind.
Yes. Thank you. That ends your turn. Pen, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna take a swing with my great axe.
Okay. Roll for an attack. See if it hits. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Some endurance.
Okay.
Aha!
Oh, 3. Oh my. You're gonna see. Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, if you're gonna use it, you're gonna use it. All right. Go ahead and we'll click that. Let's see what the Stone's Endurance does. Yeah, you take absolutely no fucking damage from that. So you just see this fucking hunking Minotaur fucking barbarian sitting there with the smoke coming out of his nostrils, his eyes just red with rage, muscles fucking bulging with all the fucking bulging ass muscles and sinew, and he just swings, and it just tink. And you just see the Minotaur getting exceptionally more angry.
And I turn to him and look him in the face real quick and say to him,
Okay, that ends Penetrator's turn.
I take him.
Gonna growl.
Okay, Karma, you're up.
I am going to roll another attack.
Go for it.
I am going to Eldritch Blast, I think. Sorry, pull out my spell list. Yep, we're gonna Eldritch Blast.
Okay. That hits. Roll damage.
15. Good God.
Go ahead. Tell me how this is done.
I'm gonna take my other hand with a different middle finger, with this middle finger, and I'm gonna shoot it sideways that way, this way.
You're gonna see the same little tiefling that fucking hit you earlier is just gonna kind of giggle this time, and he's gonna hold his hand out again with the fucking finger pointed the opposite way, and he's just gonna, yeah, and he's gonna fire another Eldritch Blast as you'll see this arcane energy just comes and hits you right in the left shoulder, and just kind of, you just kind of look over at him and just growl. Is that gonna end your turn?
That is. Hold up. I am going to move caddy corner to Arme.
Okay.
Okay. And then I will end my turn using the thingy. Good habits.
Okay. You're up.
Moving 10 feet next to Ziva.
Okay.
Wanted to ask you, because of my ability, Spare the Dying I can do at 30 feet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So how far is Arme from me right now? Can't really get the
I can measure that.
45 feet from you.
Alright. I can still move the rest of my movement after I do it.
Yes, you have 20 more feet of movement.
Alright. If I was to do Cure Wounds on her and then Spare the Dying on Arme, would that still count? Because one's a bonus action, one's an action.
Technically, yes. I'll let that happen.
Alright. I'm going to do Cure Wounds on Ziva, and because she is unconscious or 0, she gets max. So instead of, it's a D8 plus.
Okay, so we'll do... how do I do this again? Target it from that? Okay, so then you're gonna Spare the Dying.
I have to move for Spare the Dying.
Oh, so this Cure Wounds for this one. Okay, hold on.
Spare the Dying would just stop the...
Alright,
So it would be 8 plus your spellcasting modifier.
Cure Wounds on... And because it's Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Because
That-
all right, so
All right, so she has 13
Yep.
HP.
13 hit points to Ziva. Ziva, you're not unconscious, but you are prone.
Can I RP with you for a second?
Don't ask, just do it.
Fine. She's gonna look up at you, kind of groggily coming to, and she's just gonna be like, I fucking hate it here. Your stupid mask should not be what I wake up to.
And I move on.
Oh,
Hear like a faint amen from the other side. I don't know what any of this means.
I don't know what this means.
Spare the dying on Arme.
Okay, so then we'll do this and that, and then spare the dying. So then she is stable, and she brought to 1.
No, she is stable
She's stable at 0.
at 0.
Okay.
I just wanted to stop.
We'll just do that. Okay. All right, Arme is stable. There's that. That ends your turn. You're done. You've burned everything. Zool, you're up.
Okay.
Also, we needed to fix the health.
Health for who?
Me.
Yeah, what is, and so...
It was just 8 more. You just got to add 8 more.
Okay. Hum's gonna be a problem. Have to kill Hum.
Please, no. Mask Daddy is superior.
Can you imagine if he was a monk instead? Just like.
I need to
Oh,
hear
don't
more
worry.
about this Mask Daddy.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to bring my monk into this fucking game. Monks are fun.
Oh yeah, they're insane, dude.
Key point,
I
key
decided
point.
to take a death shot.
Fucking never seen another
It was
character.
more like 4 shots, and I
outrun an
didn't
Eldritch
realize how
Monk.
much alcohol was in it.
Nice.
I'm down 2 liters of beer.
I
I'm
would
down
prefer
half a
that.
can of
It
Smirnoff Ice.
feels better.
I
This
didn't
was
have any
not
alcohol
smooth.
tonight, and I'm very fucking sad. I've drank every D&D session. I didn't have any. I'm very, very upset about it.
I wasn't gonna drink, but I feel like a death shot is just appropriate.
I
fucking-
normally don't drink during D&D, but that sexy fucking Zool voice had me fucking feeling smooth.
All right, Zool. What are you doing? Fucking love it. It's so fucking good.
More common message somewhere. I'm carrying some Hawkins.
For the Raven. Jesus. As everybody in the fucking arena winds up randomly hearing this muffled mass thing. And you hear a random tiefling voiceover on the side. Amen, man! I don't know what that means, but amen!
Like to be supportive.
Gurgle.
You aren't gurgling anymore. You're stable.
You're stable, so it's. I wonder if I keep doing this, people will see that I'm still down!
I had to make the choice of whether or not to heal you or not. I was-
I need to pee so bad.
Go pee.
Yeah, you can go pee now.
I'm next in
ahead,
the
Gopi.
whatchamacallit.
Oh, that's right.
So how about I
just
don't?
okay.
Suffer.
Okay.
I am.
Suffer. Cry.
And then to help her move this along. Once cast.
Once cast, I die. Do it.
If you're gonna do the thing, you can say it after it hits. I know what you're looking at. You can say it after it hits. If it doesn't hit, you obviously hold that action until it would hit.
I started looking at something else.
Oh, okay. I fucking just the random gurgle. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
It's kind of what I imagined, wifey would happen when
Oh,
she was
the
passed out on
pain!
the fucking couch.
The pain!
I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah, do what you gotta do. So he needs to, you're walling off him in particular, so they need to make a saving throw.
No. I'm walling off myself, Pen,
Yeah.
and
and the rest of the group?
Everybody inside the pillars.
Okay, so
I just summon a ring of fire.
Okay, well, Crag's
20-foot ring.
Yeah, Crag saves. Pen does not. So, when the wall appears, each creature within an expected dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 5d8 fire damage or half as much. So, then we're gonna roll damage. So we'll click the damage, normal damage on it. So, 16 points of fire damage, half to Crag, which is 8, which is also halved because of rage. So 4 points of damage to Crag and 8 points of damage to Penetrator. So you hit Penetrator.
Okay. So to reiterate, everyone within the pillars is inside the ring of fire.
Okay.
Yep.
So that is our okay.
If I could, I draw a little circle room.
Let me see for you. Oh, why is it doing the line? It's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's why I put the line up top, out of the way.
So is the diameter from the in here, or is
I need
all
to
of the
do
4 points on the?
It's basically a 20-foot diameter around Zool, and so he's doing a circle, but it's only letting me do the fucking
Okay, fair enough. That's fine.
line,
I got
which
you.
see
Oh.
that got all.
I can
fucked up.
probably I
feel
can
you.
make a
I feel
circle
you,
for you
I feel you.
if you want.
There you go. That,
Oh, there
that
you go.
works
There's,
for it.
there's
Sob
a
out
circle.
here with the power.
That wasn't me that did it. Someone else did it.
Oh, all right. Timing. My bad.
No, you're fine.
Takes credit.
I mean, yes, it was my
You should
my
have just
deed.
taken the
Did
credit,
it.
taken the credit and run.
Where'd that circle go?
Is it not there?
It's there now. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
back. Yeah.
Okay, so 20-foot ring. There's all that. So technically, you did, you did hit Pen with that. So you can use you can use that thing now. Gone for a turn, so you can just call it that it hit.
Okay. I turn around and face Pen. And then I can also cast.
So, Penetrator. As Zool turns around and hits you with this wall of fire, you are suddenly teleported to the rings of hell.
I hate it here.
So as he hits you with this, you just see Zool turn around, give you a little bye-bye. And you are instantly...
Bye-bye.
So for the moment... Nin. As this wall of fire hits you, you feel your body enveloped by the flames. And you get sent through the dimensions. Falling and falling. It's dark and terrifying and cold, and you see this gate in front of you, and you're falling, and whoosh, you go through one gate and it's starting to get hotter, and you just see before you as you're just free falling in this empty space. You're just plummeting through the darkness, and you see another gate come up, and woof, you go through that gate and it gets hotter, and you look down and you start to see these obsidian flaming holes in front of you as you go through 1, 2, 3, 4, falling and falling and falling. And finally, you go through this massive chained gate that is sealed shut. And as you get closer to it, the door just springs open and you go plummeting through, landing face first on solid ground. As you land, you stand up and you go to take in your surroundings, and it is this vast red, kind of like picture like the red planet, just sand and dust and heat and corpses all around you, and it just, for hundreds and hundreds of miles, you see nothing. You're alone in this plane, and you look around you and you start to feel this pain in the back of your head, and all you hear, Araban, my son. It's taken me a while to find you. I should have known you'd wind up with him. It's been so long. I heard whispers you've wound up in his good graces. We can use this. Yes. Would you like to know more?
I've only done as you taught me.
You see, he needs the pieces of the divine. I, too, need the pieces of the divine. I need to be free. I know not what he knows, but I need to be free. You must acquire the Oblivion Scroll and free me. Free me, Araban, and we can rule together. We can take that raven bitch and put her where she belongs. Free me. And as those words resonate in your head, you get this splitting, terrifying headache, that these images just flashing of fire and brimstone, not knowing where it's coming from. Really quickly, I need you to roll a private d20 to me.
Alrighty.
I should have peed.
You should have, but because none of you heard any of this but Pen. So, shut up, all of you.
As I heard the voice, I slipped the circlet off my finger as well.
Okay.
Just
As
Making sure, you know.
yeah, so as those words end and this headache is just going, all you hear at the very end of all this, "I'll see you soon, my son." And everything around you just goes black. The silence is deafening. Your rage subsides, but you feel panic set in. You're now in this complete and utter empty space of blackness but sweltering heat. And now it's Ziva's turn.
Bitch! Alright. Not being able to see any of that, she's going to sit up, slip her hand into her little pouch pocket.
That's what it's called now. Okay. I'm
pouch?
learning more about dragon anatomy, so this is kind of
Yeah,
awesome.
The kids are naming these
The
things.
rat
like
is
crazy.
very
Pocket, ask
curious.
later.
Is it
Rat will
her
know.
pocket?
Okay.
She has one. She's gonna pop the cork on her
Oh.
healing potion, and
Wow.
she's
Popping
gonna
the cork.
chug it in
Sound like a
one
tampon.
gulp.
Okay, that's
mean-
your bonus action to heal it to yourself. But so I'm gonna let you actually do me a favor. Roll a perception check, Ziva.
Hats with boots. Perception.
So as you're reaching into your
That was
pouch,
a blind roll.
that's fine.
Whoops.
That's honestly that works better for me. As you're reaching into your pouch and
Okay.
you pull out this potion, you go to drink it, and you see Zul sitting there, and he's kind of moving his hands around in this way as he's preparing something, and you see on his wrist this bracelet that's starting to glow with this purple arcane energy, and it's starting to get more and more powerful. You can feel the vibration radiating off of this bracelet on him.
Can I knowledge this bitch?
You can certainly try. Give me your wisdom check.
Would it be
Wisdom or
fair
Arcana?
disadvantage since you just selected her in fire?
I mean, that is fair. That would be with disadvantage because there is a ring of fire around them. So, I mean, you see it. If you want to roll, I would guess for that with the range with it, yeah, it would have to be an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Arcana. Okay. Disadvantage.
Yeah, so all you see from there is you see this purple arcane energy just circulating around it, and you can see that it's coming from the bracelet, and obviously you can tell that it's some type of magical item, but you have no clue what it is. After you take your potion, what are you doing?
What do I have left? My movement?
Technically you used a bonus action to feed yourself a potion, so you do still have your action, but any attacks at him right now are at disadvantage.
I'm going to fly up, like sit up from the ground, fly up, very angrily look at this bitch.
Okay, so just so you know, it's
And-
half of your movement to stand up from prone. So you're
That's
only going to be
fine.
able to go up 15 feet.
Yeah.
It's a 20-foot wall.
I mean, she would be able to see over it, right? That's
No,
it?
you're only going
20
up
feet high.
15 feet. It's a 20-foot high wall.
She's
So you're like,
not 1 inch
fire.
That's fine. She'll fly up there and she's gonna stick. Nope. She's just gonna fly up there. She's just angry.
Okay. That's going to end your turn then. Crag, you're up. What are you going to do?
Yep.
Since I can't see any of my stuff, 100% know all of this stuff yet. What are my other options besides my axe?
You can do, since you are still raging, you have your frenzy attack. You've got... Oh, I guess I should technically do that because I didn't do that previously, but it's perfectly fine. And let's see here. You also have... Reckless. I mean, you have a reckless attack that you could do.
Yeah, sure, do that one.
Okay, we'll go reckless. Okay, so need to move this
Gives
for a second.
advantage at the cost of.
Yeah, it's more. What is it? The second you can throw aside all concern for defense. Oh yeah, so then attacks against you have advantage. All right, so this gives you an advantage on melee attack rolls using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage. So go ahead and we'll go here, and we will go attack, and then with that, so you roll fucking 24 on that. And so here's what's about to happen with here. As Zool, as this arcane energy is just humming and it's slowly starting to crawl up your arm, go up your shoulder, across your chest, down your left arm, and slowly going down your torso, you see as this raging orc in front of you picks up that great axe and goes to swing, and right before it hits, you gonna say anything?
That's what I think happening.
Yep. Immutable, bye-bye.
I bring my hands down, up to my chest. My one hand clenching the bracelet. I look her dead in the face. Bye-bye.
As he says this, you see that arcane energy goes up and over his head, and in a flash of this ridiculously bright violet light, you feel the electricity surge in the entirety of the arena, and just Zool is gone.
Okay.
As that great axe is coming down and you're so fucking close to hitting it, you're just prepared to just cleave his fucking head off. He's gone. And you just miss and swing and you hit nothing but air, and you kind of spin and you just look around. Zool is gone. Penetrator is gone. You guys are out of combat. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
My money!
My money.
All of our money!
A shit show. Wow.
Shadow, thank you so much for fucking joining, dude. That was awesome. Oh, it was some of the most fun I've had with this campaign. I was like, yes! I was like, get to do shit. So, well, for the ending of this whole situation, thank you all very much for coming out and hanging out for episode 15 of Immutable Dimensions. We will see you all in 2 weeks to pick up and see what happens with our lovely band of misfits.